Welcome to REHIT. We'll be doing 4 minutes of moderate intensity followed by one 30-second HIIT segment. This will be done 2 times. All you'll need is a pair of medium hand weights. Let's get ready to work out. The first exercise is a lateral lunge. Let's begin. So we'll just step side to side, touching down, getting about 12 reps. Taking a big wide step out, getting the heart rate up, elevated, getting ready for the workout. And I'm using a kettlebell today for some of the exercises, but you can use one dumbbell. Okay, so grab your weight. We're going to move to a plie. So let's take a wide stance with the toes turned out. Let's begin. So again, 12 reps. Really squeezing the adductors, the inner thighs when you come up. And working at your own pace. Almost there. All right. And let's put the weight down, moving on to front lunges. Ready, and let's begin. So getting about 16 here, keeping the shoulders over the hips, big step forward. Again, moderate intensity work here. All right, let's go ahead and grab your weight. And we're going to do a single arm row. So hinge from the hips, right arm, and we're going to row, keeping the elbow close to the body. Getting about 12 to 15 reps here. Try to keep the shoulders lined up with one another as well as the hips. Really engaging the core. And let's put the weight down and moving to reverse lunges. Again, about 16 reps here. Big step back. All right, nice work. And we're going to do the row on the other side. So left arm row, hinge from the hips. Let's begin. About 12 to 15 reps here. All right, nice work. And now we're going to move to push-ups. So take a breath in, exhale. So getting about 10 to 12 push-ups on your knees or toes. All right, and going right into shoulder taps, plank shoulder taps. And we're doing this for about 30 to 40 seconds. Again, these can be done on your knees and keeping the shoulders and the hip bones lined up with one another, keeping the body in a straight line. All right, and let's recover. Take a step forward, hands behind the back, breathing and just opening the heart. And transition to the other side. So recovering here, getting ready for our 30-second HIIT session. And our HIIT session is going to be jump lunges. You're going to go all out here. Let's begin. So 30 seconds of your top intensity. Almost there. Again, top effort. All right, nice job. So you should be breathing a lot heavier. Again, those 30-second bursts of intensity are your top effort. Okay, just recovering, stepping side to side. And when you feel your heart rate coming down, let's take a breath in. Exhale. Again, breathe in and exhale. All right, I'm just doing a little balance work here as we continue to recover, lifting that right knee, holding for about 20 to 30 seconds. And take a breath. Exhale and switch sides. All right, take a breath. Exhale. All right, so first session is completed. And so grab some water and get ready for the second REHIT circuit. All right, REHIT circuit 2. Let's begin. So we're starting with lateral lunges. And seeing if you can put a little more effort into this second circuit. So maybe stepping a little wider here. And just one more. Take a breath in. Exhale. All right, go ahead and grab your weight. Moving on to the plie. So again, a wide stance, toes turned out. Let's begin. 12 reps here, squeezing adductors, inner thighs. At your own pace, taking a break if you need it. All right, last one. And go ahead and put the weight down. So getting ready for front lunges. And let's begin. Big step forward. Getting about 16 reps here. And we're about halfway, continuing. Again, taking a break if you need it. All right, go ahead and grab your weight and let's do that right arm row. So hinge from the hips, ready, and let's begin. So engage the core here, keeping the shoulders and the hips square, keeping the elbow close to the body, and squeezing that lat muscle. All right, and let's put the weight down, moving right into reverse lunges. Let's begin 16 reps. Halfway, continue at your own pace. All right, go ahead and grab your weight, getting ready for the row on the other side. So left arm row, hinge from the hips. Let's begin. So really squeezing the lat muscle, again, keeping the elbow close to the body, keeping a nice long line from the crown of the head to the tailbone. All right, nice job. Now moving right into push-ups. So take a breath, exhale. So we're getting 10 push-ups here on your knees or toes. Let's begin. Getting 2 more and then moving right into the plank shoulder tap. All right, let's begin. And doing this for about 30-40 seconds. Keeping the core turned on. Keeping the body in a straight line from the crown of the head to the heels. And again, you can drop to your knees if you need to modify. All right, so recovering here, getting ready for our second REHIT session, where we'll be doing the jump lunges for 30-40 seconds. Again, it'll be your top intensity level. Switching legs here, still recovering. Long, slow breath in and out. All right, coming on up, getting ready for a 30-40 second HIIT. Your top intensity level. Let's begin. Again, your top effort here. See if you can push just a little harder this time. Really getting that heart rate elevated. Almost there. Keep going. All right, nice job. And recover. Just stepping side to side. Should be breathing a whole lot heavier. And letting the heart rate come down here. Long, slow breath in and out. And just moving around. All right, take a breath in. Exhale. Again, breathe in. Exhale. And finishing with our balance. When you're ready, lift that left knee, holding for about 20 seconds. Take a breath. Exhale and switching sides. All right, take a breath in. Exhale. So your workout is complete. Don't forget to cool down and stretch.